I was sure about what I want to do. This is my goal, this is my objective, this is the plan A. There is no plan B. If it's not the plan A, I prefer to die. And one thing confirmed me, Gangnam Style, how a Korean singer exploded the world. Nobody knows what's the music saying. You got hypnotized every day. When I watch a movie, we are hypnotized. This is the way they program people. Media, entertainment, culture, music. The smartphone is a copy from human. But inside this, there's a system, right? There's a programmation, code. And the subconscious mind is the real programmation and code. And when you do this and install the correct programs, correct mindset, you can reach your goals and anything you want. I don't call problems. I always call them challenges. Focus on how to solve this challenge. Big challenge when you are small. So you have to be to challenge look small. Always self-development. You have to know you. Success is not for all. There's a price to pay.
Thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, of course.
My first time here doing a podcast in English.
I'm excited.
A little bit excited and nervous, but
yeah. It's good to have a little bit of both, right?
Yes, of both. Of course, that's good.
Absolutely. So how old are you?
I'm 30 now.
30, exactly.
30 years old.
When did you turn 30?
September.
September?
Yeah, 23.
Okay. I'm September as well.
Really?
Yeah. I turned 24.
24 years?
24 years old.
Oh, you are young.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I think we first met, it was at a Charity Brothers event.
Yes, Charity Brothers, January.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact date, but it was in the Nando's house.
Yep.
With Charity Brothers. My first speech in English.
First speech in English?
Yes, I was very nervous, man, because I thought that I was not fluent in English, that I can't speak to people or do a speech in English.
Right.
But I came a lot of times here to the United States, and the first time it was a little bit awkward or strange, but then the second time, the third time, oh, I can speak English.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
yeah,
I can express myself, talk to people, or survive.
I remember there was a lot of influencers there in the event. The one speech I remember was yours.
Really?
Yeah. Even though you didn't speak, and everybody else spoke English, you didn't speak English. I think the reason why is because you were very animated.
Oh,
so
yeah.
And also you included the crowd.
Yes, always.
Yeah. I remember you chose me as the magic trick.
Yeah, did some magic too.
Yeah. Is it possible we can start out with the trick?
Of course.
Okay.
Doing this like 15 years doing this.
Yeah.
I'm the most followed magician in the world. Really. But just Brazilian people.
How many followers total on social media?
Now 25 million.
25 million?
Yeah.
Wow.
On Instagram is 7 million. YouTube 8.1 million. And TikTok 4.1, Twitter 2.2, and one more. Facebook 4 million.
Facebook.
Yeah. So let's start with them.
And you've been doing this for 15 years?
15 years. Okay. I started with 16, and I turned 31 now. So, so 15 years away. And the first time on TV show was 2009. Okay. When I was 17, 1 year after starting to magic, they invited me to participate on a magic competition in a big TV show in Brazil.
Wow. Did you win?
No, but I went to semifinals. And then I don't pass to the finals, but they invited me to participate in a TV show called What's Your Talent? It's a kind of AGT here.
It's like America's Got Talent. Yeah.
But there's a very close format or program. Right. And I participate again. I went to semifinals, but again I did not go. I went to finals. Yeah. But they hired me.
They hired you
to be a magician in the program.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yes, so I started my career with magic and on television, and then I started YouTube on 2013. Yeah, but the internet was the game changer for me.
Okay.
So let's do it.
Okay, cool.
Ooh. This deck of cards, it's from Shin. Do you know Shin?
Shirim?
Shin, the magician that won AGT and the AGT champions. The
Oh, really?
champion of the champion. He won AGT 2 times, and he's doing the show in Vegas at the Mirage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he win in America's Got Talent?
Yes.
Oh,
America's Got Talent, and then they did America's Got Talent special edition with all the champions, and he won.
Wow.
Yes, he's amazing.
And he gave you this deck of cards?
Yes, I was at his house yesterday, and I watched his show too. That was the first time, and it's amazing because I met Shin Lim in Brazil 2015.
Wow, when you first started.
Before no,
Oh, no.
no. I started at 2008.
2008, okay.
But 2015 there was a magic convention in Brazil, and he was there, but he didn't win important competition or things. And after 1 or 2 years, he won the world champion of magic, and then he won AGT and the AGT champions, and he's living in Las Vegas doing his show every day here, like 5 times a week.
So he's probably one of the best. Or
One of the best, man. He is one of the best, and it was so good to see him like 8 years after the first time we met. We were always talking on WhatsApp or texting, but never met
in
person.
Yeah.
So it was first time this trip.
Oh.
So it was amazing. So let's do.
Should we bring the chairs closer?
Oh yeah, you just have to choose one card.
Choose any cards.
Oh, yeah. Let me show the cards, baby. Here, and the front here. Poker cards. Poker cards. Yes. You can choose one. Anyone.
Okay.
And don't show me. Show just camera. And remember your card. Okay. Right.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. That's here. Okay. So a little bit uncomfortable to do the magic like this, but it's okay. Can shuffle, and I can show you your card. No. So it's not here. It's not here. You can see we shuffle. I'll do a more fast magic. So it's not here, right?
No.
Think on your card. Okay. Snap your fingers.
Whoa!
Your card. Four of clubs.
Yep.
And I have here a magic pen.
Okay.
Put your name here.
Sign my name?
Yes, sign your name, because I want to make sure that that's the only card in the world, because people always ask, wow, there's 2, 3 cards, the same cards, or every card of the deck is the same, but with a sign, it's impossible.
Right.
It's unique in the world, right?
Right.
So I'll put the 4 of clubs here.
Right in the middle.
Okay. So you sign the card.
Right.
So you are the owner of the card. You just have to call him, like, snap your fingers again.
Come card.
Okay. He goes on the top.
Whoa! I literally saw you put it in the middle.
Yes. And I can show you the exact moment that he goes on the top. Do you want to see?
Yeah.
This camera or this camera?
That one. That camera? Okay.
So I'll put the 4 of clubs again, but face up now, okay?
Okay.
Face up. So it's different. If it's in the middle, it's not on the top, it's not on the second. Snap your fingers. You can see the exact moment that it goes on the top.
That's incredible.
And there's a more interesting way to see. Look, the 4 of clubs, I can fold. You can see?
Yeah, it's folded.
Okay, I will put here.
On the top.
Snap your finger.
What? It got to the top and it got folded.
Yes.
That's incredible. That's awesome.
Amazing. And the last thing too, let me check if they have the jokers here, because maybe grab the card, because the jokers can be a little bit. Oh, where's the jokers? A little bit confused. Okay, so here, there's the jokers here.
Okay.
Because they're not cards. So this is the last one that you do. Give me the card. I'll put again in the middle. Okay. So we saw that when you snap your finger, the cards goes on the top. Okay.
Right.
Open your hand. The four of it's clubs, right?
Yes.
In English, clubs. Put your hand. Okay.
Top.
So I need a card for me. The queen of spades, right?
Right.
I'll put here my hand, and I just have to touch your hand. 3, 2, 1. You feel?
Mm-hmm.
Can check the card. Ta-da!
What? That's incredible.
Teleportation.
What? That's incredible. What? I didn't even. Oh yeah, my mind is blown right now. Wow, that's incredible. Okay, cool. Wow.
Yes, doing this 15 years.
That's like a nice little like thing to have, maybe at like parties or events, you know, just to like get people to get excited, right?
Yes, I do a lot of magic.
Yeah.
In all kind of events.
Yeah.
And people love magic.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So, what made you get into magic in the first place?
Oh, this is a good question, man. I started to do magic because I love to be the center of the attention, like get people attention. Every time I wanted to be the center, like the main character of the things of the school.
Yeah.
Because I needed to, how can I say carente?
Pulling out the Google Translate right now.
Yeah. I told you I never did a podcast.
No worries.
In English, but I want to explain this. Needy?
Oh, you felt needy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I lost my parents early. So
wow.
I told you guys on the speech that when I was 9 years old, my mom left us. And when I was 12, my dad passed away because of depression. So, we didn't have a lot of contact or time with them, because when we were young, they were always working to survive, because I was born in Brazil. I'm Korean, but I was born in Brazil. And in Brazil, they didn't speak the Portuguese, the language. They didn't have the documents.
Yeah.
So my father and my uncle didn't study. My mother didn't study. So they just worked all of the life, like, to survive. And it was very difficult. And they divorced. And my mom left us, and my dad passed away 3 years later. Oh. So I had this needy. I was needy, or
needy. Yeah.
Yes. So I love to call attention of people, and I started to break dancing first. So doing b-boy things.
Yeah.
You know.
You still do it or no?
Yes, I still do.
You can do like the circle thing. Or?
Other movements, but I practice a lot the jumping with one hand. And then I discovered that magic gets more attention and more interest of people
than breakdance.
Because not everybody like breakdance, like doing strange tricks or movements. So I started to do magic in high school. No, it's not high school. I don't know, but when I was 16. So I started to do magic, and every time that I was free. It was
you had free time.
Free time was magic, like Saturday, Sunday, at the school, at the bus, at the subway, walking in the street. I lost a lot of cards and coins in the street.
Yeah.
We have I don't know how to say it.
I think I know what you're talking about, like the hole.
Yeah, it's the hole.
The hole in the
hole.
You lost
water.
Cards in there?
Yeah, the cards, and because I was every time practicing like 24 hours, while like breathing magic.
The sewing, I think is what it's called, like the sewing holes. I don't even know what they're called.
when the rain goes down and
I know what you're talking about, the draining sewage thing.
Yes,
I don't even know how to say in English. So
I lost a lot of things in the street because I was very addicted to magic. And 1 year after, I went to the TV show and started my career. And that moment was very important, because when I was the first time on a TV program, like a television company, that was my first time, and I saw, wow, this is the thing that I want to do. I want to be a celebrity, an artist. I don't know if it will happen with magic or like actor, MC, presenter, or it doesn't matter what I will be, but I want to be an artist, celebrity, because nothing gets more attention than a celebrity.
100%.
So I decided with 17 years old that I will be this kind of the celebrity.
Right.
This is why I started to the magic.
Right. Makes sense. So it really kind of came from like the trauma of losing your parents early on, right? And then you kind of wanted, because you didn't really have attention from, because most children, they have a lot of attention from their parents taking care of them. So you didn't have that. So you kind of wanted that, and you found it through magic.
Yeah, magic and this dream that I have. That's the dream that I have, that I had.
You said a dream?
Yeah.
You had a dream?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just a goal.
Oh, okay. A goal.
A dream.
Okay.
That was my dream.
Yeah.
So I was raised by my grandparents. So I had attention and love of them. Because of this, I can keep going, keep living.
Right.
Because my grandparents raised me and they took care of
you.
Took care of me and my two brothers.
Okay.
When my mom left and my dad passed away, I had two brothers too. I'm the older. And then my uncle, the brother of my father, he was divorced too, but he saw that my grandparents can't take care of take care of us, because they are working so hard and like working 14, 16 hours a day, and they were 65 years old.
Wow.
So my uncle took us.
Took you, yeah.
Took us. He created and raised us, but he had two kids with his ex-wife, and he bring them. So he started to create five sons, 5 men alone.
Wow.
Like all 5.
He was busy.
Huh?
He was busy.
Busy and hard, because he had financial difficult alone.
Yeah.
And then
with
5 children, like it was crazy. So the things got more hard. And I started to work with 12 years old.
Wow.
So he put me to work with 12 years old to learn a lot of things, to learn how life
works,
how life is hard, how hard it is to making money. So I started working with 12. Like in 13 years old, I started to work in other company with computers. With 14 years old, other, and the 15. I don't know the names of this kind of jobs, but I started to work, and then I came back to work with my uncle, because my uncle, he had a little small store, like clothes store.
Yeah.
And he just closed the store. And he asked me to come back to work with him, because he didn't have money to pay for other employee. So I came back and started to work with him, like 13 hours a day.
Wow.
Sleeping 3 hours a day.
And how old were you at that time?
How old? I was 18 or 19.
Wow,
19.
you were 18, 19, working 14 hours a day, sleeping 3 hours.
Yes, because in the night I started to study at the college.
Yeah.
After the college, right?
Yep, after high school, college,
yes,
university.
I started to study in the college at the night. So during a few years, I lived like this, like 13 hours a day working, 3 days sleeping, and the rest of the day at the night studying law. I finished the law school.
Oh, you finished law
Yeah,
school.
I finished, but that was not my dream.
Yeah.
It was my grandparents
Dream.
and my uncle dream. So
Yeah.
when I finished the college, I get the, what can I say, the diploma.
Yeah.
I get my diploma and gave them. Oh,
Here you go. This is for you.
This is for you.
Yeah.
And I lived my life because my dream was so clear. I was sure about what I want to do.
You had a gut feeling. You knew.
I knew that that was the thing that I wanted to do. That was my thinking. Like, this is my goal. This is my objective. This is the plan A, and there is no plan B. If it's not the plan A, I prefer to die. Like, I
was that like?
Yes, I was obsessed with this.
Yeah.
And it's a very curious thing because when I was 17 years old, when I was on the first time on the TV show, the magic competition, I have something in my head, my mind, saying it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
You had a belief in your
Belief,
your
yes,
thoughts.
faith.
You had faith.
It's a belief, faith, but I was certeza. Eu tinha certeza. Oh,
Feel free to use your phone, look it up. We can always edit it out.
I was sure.
You were sure.
Yeah, I was sure that it's gonna happen.
And how old were you at the time when you were sure that you were going to be successful?
17.
You're 17, okay.
Yeah, but my life was very hard. So I don't know from where did this kind of belief of faith came, but I was sure about. So, but in 3-4 years participating in the TV shows, there was no more invites. So I started to think, oh, how can I be famous if they don't invite me for other TV shows to do magic? So I started to study YouTube on 2012.
2012.
Yes, there was the starting. Like, some people started 2009, 2010.
Right.
But in Brazil, there was no YouTube channels, like just 1-2 people doing, but small things, small channel. And I started to study the YouTube of US here. So I started to watch some YouTubers, and I saw they are being famous. No, how can I say? They are.
You saw them growing, becoming famous. So I thought about how I can control my content. I can create my content, and one thing confirmed that was the right way to go, because 2012 was the year that Gangnam Style exploded in the world. And he was Korean too, right?
Yes, he's Korean, but how a Korean singer that sings in Korean language explode in the world? Nobody knows what's the music saying, but why he hit 1 billion views
saying "Open Gangnam Style."
and nobody knows the how can the answer is because of the internet and the YouTube, because internet connected world, and decentralized. This makes sense. Decentralize the power of the media,
right?
The big media.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you wanted to be famous before 10, 15, 20 years ago, that was just television, radio, just this.
Right.
Now with the internet and social media, they gave in our hand the power of a TV company, like media company. You can create any content at any time, many times in a week, I don't know. So this movement started in Brazil like 2012, 2013.
The YouTube movement. Yeah.
And I started to. So 2013, I invested to create content with magic, with entertainment, humor, and funny things. and I started to grow at this moment in the internet and make friends of other YouTubers, small YouTubers that the first generation of YouTubers in Brazil, we grow together, helping each other. So after 2-3 years, there was 15 or 20 big YouTubers in Brazil. That was our group.
Mhm.
There's no more creators, and that was when I started. There was no nenhum.
And did you
There's no channel with 1 million subscribers.
did you
when I
guys
started.
put each other in like a WhatsApp group when you were starting out, or like how did you guys like connect?
Yeah, we were connected on WhatsApp too,
Okay.
but we met at an internet event.
Oh, okay. Like a networking event.
And we became friends and started to make content together, like the collab things. And there was no collaboration things in Brazil. We started this and we help each other, and I started to go like in 2 months I had 30,000
In 2
subscribers in 2 months.
30,000.
But when I met them, I
Mhm.
started to do in 1 week. I grew
Grew.
50,000 subscribers
You grew. So in 2 months you grew 30,000, but after you met them you grew
in 1 week.
1 week.
50,000 subscribers more,
Wow.
so 80,000.
Uh-huh.
And then I repeat this strategy
Yeah.
because I went to a gamers event.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's the gamers, the
Right.
YouTube
Streamers.
or
Yeah.
or game content
Yeah.
on an event, and I went 4 days this event doing magic for them, and I grew 40,000 subscribers in 4 days.
Wow.
So I was
40,000 in 4 days
Yeah.
after you went to the gaming event.
Yes.
Wow.
So I started to grow fastly.
Yeah.
And I hit 1 million subscribers 1 year and a half after started. And then there was interesting because when I started to do hypnosis
Mm-hmm.
in 2016,
Mm-hmm.
do you know this project called Veda videos every day of April that people do, that YouTubers do? I don't know if they do now, but in the past, every April they posted videos every day. This is a
It's like a
project, or
it's like a holiday basically for creators, where every single day for April they post content.
yes,
Okay.
like it's a strategy or a
It's kind of like
tag.
No Fap November.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And they created this, and I started to post every day.
Yeah.
But then there was a new thing in my content that was hypnosis.
Yeah.
I learned hypnosis, and I hypnotize celebrities and influencers and YouTubers,
Mm-hmm.
and I posted every day. But every day was a collab video.
Ah, okay.
So the other content creator posted in the same day with me,
Uh-huh.
and I grew 1 million subscribers in 40 days on YouTube.
So you now you were at 2 million now?
No. I grew like 1 million to 2 million was some months
Uh-huh.
more. But when I started to do hypnosis and post every day
Every day.
during 60 days,
Yeah.
in 40 days I grew 1 million subscribers.
Wow. So it was like the consistency of the post and the collaborations as well.
Yes, this was my strategy to grow.
I'm curious though, when you said that you went to like a networking event and you grew 30,000 in 2 months, and then you grew 50,000 in 1 week.
Yeah.
What was the strategy that you implemented that was different, that obviously exploded your growth in 1 week?
No, because when you do we had 5 YouTubers on group,
Mhm.
friends, and we made content together in the same day
Mm-hmm.
for each channel. But they were higher. Bigger than me.
Yeah.
They were bigger than me.
Right.
So my public started to follow them, and their public started to
audience?
follow me. The audience
Oh yeah.
just started to follow me.
Mm-hmm.
So we changed the
dynamic.
audience.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
So if you make some video with other content creator and both post, My audience he knows the other content creator, and his audience know me.
Yeah.
So I grew using this strategy a lot. Yeah. But you have to create a valuable content.
Yeah.
To people follow you.
Makes sense.
Because why they have to follow you? What's your content? What's the value that you gave or to give to them? So it doesn't matter if you just I will post just collaboration things, but you have to create your own content. You have to be valuable for people to follow. The reason that's you have to be to give a reason to people follow you.
Right. Makes sense.
Yes.
Gotcha. So at one point you started magic and then you implemented hypnotism. But when you hypnotize somebody, you have to have another person obviously with you, kind of like magic too, right?
Yeah.
Are you able to hypnotize me right now live?
I can hypnotize, but when I do with one people, we have to. How can I say? We have to separate like 2 hours before.
What do you mean separate?
Separate. It's like we have to prepare.
Oh, you have to prepare for 2 hours.
Yeah, we have to prepare 2 hours before. Because there's a step by step. There's exercise I do before the video, and then we can do.
Oh, okay. So you do the exercise by yourself, or does the person that have to be hypnotized does it with you, the exercise?
No, together.
Oh, together with the exercise.
Yes, because when I do hypnosis with people, I have to explain to explain. The people have to know what hypnosis is,
right? And
because people have fears and doubts about hypnosis, what it is this true or not, or can I be
hypnotized?
No, can I be hypnotized? Everybody can be hypnotized, and then one main fear is to be how can I say?
Google Translate?
To be.
Yeah, you're right though. A lot of people are skeptic about like being hypnotized. Like I'm honestly one of the skeptics. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's hard to like
get stuck.
Get stuck.
Yes.
Get stuck in the hypnotism.
Yes, the people
they're scared of that.
Yes. So I have just explained. There's no way to be stuck. There's not a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
Everybody can do. The people just 2 things that people have to know about hypnosis to make it happen. Like the person has to want.
So I have to want to be hypnotized.
Yes, this is a condition.
I think that's also why I think I don't want to be hypnotized. That's why it's not one more.
No, yes. So you want to be hypnotized,
okay.
And you have to follow the instructions.
So you have to set the intention first. Hey, I want to be hypnotized, and then follow the intention.
Yes.
Okay.
These the things.
That's important.
Just the.
That's interesting.
Yes, because I don't believe in hypnosis.
Right.
Like you don't have to believe. I just ask you if you want. And if you follow the instructions. Yeah. So these 2 things combined, every time works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 7 years ago I started to hypnosis, and when you study hypnosis, they say like, oh, there's people can be hypnotized, there's people can't be hypnotized, and that was a lie, because there's some new techniques and a strategy to do to make every people get hypnotized. Right. But some people. Like I can in 15 minutes, he can go deeply in hypnosis, and some people I not tried. I did it, but like 3 hours doing and testing and doing the induction and teaching, 3 hours to do. So there's moments and moments. One of the celebrities in Brazil. Like in one day I did hypnosis with him. Like I invested like 3 hours doing, and nothing happened.
Wow.
So so maybe there's some people that can be hypnotized, but I don't trust in this affirmation. And 3 days later, I went again to his house, and let's make again, and I did, and 20 minutes he was hypnotized.
Huh.
Like, so it depends of the emotional state or the people. You can be, if you are tired, it's a little bit difficult to do. So if the person get drunk, it's difficult to do. So there's a lot of things, emotional problems, like there's a big problem on the work or in the personal life or with a family. You can't focus on the instructions or want to be, you're just distracted and worry about other things in the world.
Makes sense.
So it can to distract, and yes, and
I think you mentioned at the networking event we were at when we first met that you hypnotize yourself.
Self-hypnosis.
Self-hypnosis for
yes.
success.
Yes. No, self-hypnosis you can do to anything.
Yeah.
But you have to practice a lot and every day.
Yeah, because I remember you mentioned that. So are you able to hypnotize yourself for success? Like, say for example, I want to be one of the biggest podcasters in the world. I want to interview all these celebrities and influencers. Can I hypnotize myself to do that?
You can. It's not like you can hypnotize yourself, do self-hypnosis, but not to create things that you don't control. Like, this is the inner game that you control your limitation beliefs, your behavior, like your problems.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of people with anxiety, panic, depression, insomnia, self-esteem
problems. Lack of confidence.
Yes, self-esteem, self-confidence, self-esteem, and like addictions, games,
the drugs,
gambling, drugs, cigar, drink, alcohol, pornography, and procrastination, everything that I mentioned now, phobias of claustrophobia, or phobia from bugs or snakes or blood,
rash,
blood, yes. And there's a lot of things that make the life harder, problems, mental problems, and we can treat with hypnosis.
Oh, you can treat all of those problems with hypnosis.
Yes, and that's what I do today, because my father passed away because of depression, and the depression, he developed like alcohol and cigarette addiction.
Cigarettes, yeah.
And he didn't do anything more, just sleep and drink for 3 years. So he was on hospital every time. And I in 2014 I was depressed too. So I didn't have hope for my life, and my grandfather went to Korea to treat his health, and I started to work with my grandmother, but she was 72, 73 years old, and I cannot see a future for me. So I was very depressed, no faith, no hope, and just working with my grandmother, and 21 years, and I did nothing in my life.
At 21 years old?
Yes, because I started to on television, but it's not because you appear on television you are rich or you make money. You just appear, you're a magician, and some people, I saw you on your TV, and during 3-4 years I did this, but it's not helped my life. So I started on YouTube 2013, and 2013 I started with my 4 friends, but we had conflicts, and the project died. Like, we stopped the project, and there was one. This was my hope to continue my dream, and when it stopped, died. The project died. I was depressed in 2014. So now I started to learn and develop my own method or system, and now I have a school. I teach therapists and people how to do hypnosis, self-hypnosis, and other therapy techniques, and our own method of therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And the therapists treat depression, anxiety, panic, burnout, and addictions, phobias.
So if I have like a self-esteem problem, for example, right? Say I do lack confidence in some areas of my life. Could you give me maybe like a quick kind of idea of how the hypnosis works? Maybe we could do like a live, because I know it takes a long time, right?
Yeah,
but if you could give me like a quick kind of idea of how it works.
It's like this. First, hypnosis. I don't tell what hypnosis is. Hypnosis is a natural state of the mind.
Okay.
So this is a natural process of our minds. Everybody in the world, every people, and every day, you pass through hypnosis. So you got hypnotized every day, because it's a natural process of the brain. What's the hypnosis? It's a process that access the subconscious mind. Just this. When you access the subconscious mind, we can call this hypnosis.
Okay.
Like when we feel some emotion, the emotions are in the subconscious mind. So when I watch a movie or a series or movies, we are hypnotized.
Wow.
Because we are watching like during hours, stop, but we know that's a story, that there are actors, but we cry, we get angry, we feel fear, horror movie or terror movie. So
yeah, like a horror movie. Yeah, that's why I don't watch horror movies.
Yes,
I get nightmares.
Yes. So, but you can feel this kind of emotions.
Yeah.
So this is a hypnosis state.
With the music too.
Yes, everything of suggestions, of the image, of the music, of the sound, and this is an example of hypnosis.
That's so interesting. Okay.
Other example. Did you sometimes happen to you, like you have this phone in your hand, and you look for the phone.
Oh yeah, like I lose the phone.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you look for the phone, but it's in your hand.
Oh yeah.
Or maybe you are talking to someone and wait, I lost my phone.
Yeah, that's happened to me. I'm talking. I'm like looking for, and I'm holding it.
Yes. Yeah. This kind of because the habits, the automatic habits, is inside our subconscious mind. Driving is a habit. So sometimes you're driving, and you go to the wrong place. Maybe.
Yeah, I think I did that on the way here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I took the airport. Yeah. I went in the airport by accident.
I saw.
Yeah.
But I think that was the right way.
Maybe that was the right way. I don't know.
Yeah, but you are driving and you're just, because in the first time we learn how to drive.
Right.
It's a very difficult thing, because you have a lot of details you never see. I don't know, but 10, 15 years ago, because all the cars today is automatic.
Right. Yep.
But do you know manual car?
I don't know how to drive manual.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. We have to get the driver's license. We have to drive the manual car.
Wow.
In Brazil.
Oh, okay.
So like, it's a very difficult thing, because if you round the time of get off it's the 3 pedals.
Yeah.
Like the first one, you have to clutch.
Yeah.
To change the first, second, third. But you have to do, and if you do wrong, the car.
Yeah. Yep.
So in the first time when you learn something new, it's difficult, because it's the conscious process.
Right.
Like you have to. If I learn a magic, like here, I can do this, and you appear. But in the first time when I do something new, I have to learn consciously and then repetition.
Repeat.
And when I repeat again, he turns an automatic procession or a habit, like to play soccer, to drive, anything that we do again and again and repeat. It becomes a habit.
A habit, yeah.
A habit, yeah. And the habits are inside our subconscious mind. The good ones, the bad ones, and the functional ones. Like the functionals was to economizar to also this is important. To save energy. To save. Our brain wants to save energy every time. So the habits, the functional habits is to save energy. Like drive.
Right.
You don't have to think. Like breathe. Like to open a door. You don't have to think. How I open this door? Like you just open the door. You just.
It's like if you wake up at a certain time every single day for maybe like 30, 60 days, subconsciously, you don't need an alarm anymore, right?
Yes, you can condition
your mind.
Condition your mind.
Yeah.
To these things. So every time we pass through hypnosis, and you were asking me how can I change the things inside our brain.
Yeah.
So the brain, the mind, the subconscious mind. You have this. This is the computer, and the smartphone is a copy from human. Like this is the hardware, but the hardware is this one that you see in me. The brain, my heart. This is the CPU. No, this is the CPU. This is the battery, and every kind. You can see, you can touch, but inside this there's a system, right? The system. The conscious mind is this. What we can see.
Right.
But what's real? The real. Why I can touch like this? Why I can open the adjustments here? Because there's a programmation code, and the subconscious mind is the real programmation and code. So if you want to treat something like in conscious mind, you can't, because you are trying to do something, to change something that in the wrong place. So people say, I want to treat something like the problem like depression, anxiety, or addiction. It's not here. It's not on the desktop like you can access. It's in the code. It's the programmation.
The chips
the
in the
codes.
CPU and
No, the codes. Do you know the codes?
Yeah, the code. Yeah.
Yes, it's in the codes. So we are when we was born, we are a blank program, like just the basic program, and we are program ourselves. Yes, yourself with experiences, with people, with words that we hear, and with memories. So everything is inside was programmed for something, and they are running a code. And if there's a code that's not running good, you just have to access the subconscious mind.
Yeah.
That was the original code.
Right.
And he write. Just erase. He write the code, and it works well. It's a simple way to explain. I don't know if you got it.
No, I got it.
Yes, because it's not like the what we can see.
Right.
It's under the black screen, the black screen with the codes.
Right.
The codes. So this is the real us. The subconscious mind learned all of life, what to do, how to do, the personality, the beliefs, and other stuff. And we have to access the subconscious mind to treat people.
So how did you hypnotize or program yourself to become this big celebrity with 25 million on social media?
This is not like just like because of hypnosis.
Okay.
I have to condition my mind to reprogram
your mind.
Reprogram your beliefs and your habits, your problems, any kind. And when you do this and install the correct programs, the correct mindset to do the things, you can reach
your goals.
Your goals and anything you want.
Okay.
But there's a correct mindset that you have to create and condition. But there's other things you saw the law of attraction, like
Law of attraction.
yeah, this kind of stuff. But you have to mentalize. It works good. You have to condition your subconscious mind and to clarify,
Yeah. Have clarity.
yeah, to show him
Mm-hmm.
what do you want.
Okay.
What do you want? Because people nowadays don't have clarity.
Yeah.
Don't have clarity what they want.
Mm-hmm.
They just live. They just survive.
Right.
You have to know what do you want.
Like when we said in the car, in the book Outwitting the Devil,
Yes.
a lot of people are drifting. Right?
Yes. What in English? What's the name of the book?
Outwitting the Devil
Outwitting
by Napoleon Hill.
Yeah, Napoleon Hill.
Yeah.
This book's good and
Yeah.
resume what we live in the world. Like 98% of the people was alienated with fears and don't live, just survive in the hypnotic rhythm that he says in the book. He calls hypnotic rhythm.
Yeah.
Because in Brazil, this is the word that he used.
Yeah.
People just surviving, like working 30 days and get the salary, the money, pay the bills, and again and repeat 1 year. And after 5 years, they don't have goals, don't have more dreams, and just like zombies, like just surviving and living inside the matrix. This is very sad, but this is the life that people live today, the most of people.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to, the book says what's the other side. People has own mind, own critical thinking, and they have faith and they know what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just clarity of what we want in our lives. It doesn't matter what's the way or what do you want, but you have to be sure about what you want. I was sure when I was 17. I will be an artist and celebrity.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how or what. I can be a presenter, MC on TV.
Yeah.
Presenter. I can be an actor. I can be a magician. I don't know what, but I will be an artist and celebrity. And this is what I want to do in my life. And then I worked hard. I not just dreamed. People that has dreams just dream all life. You have to turn this dream on a goal with a limit date, with a date, deadline. But you have to put in your calendar
Mm-hmm.
what do you want, when do you want,
Yeah.
and then you have a goal. So I want to have a car. I want to, because in Brazil it's common to have like a dream, like I want to go to Disney, because it's not like a dream here because it's inside the country, but for Brazilian people, go to Disney is like a big dream.
Right. Because they don't have Disney.
Have Disney, and it's far from here and expensive, and most of people are surviving, don't have savings. So when you just dream about it, never happen. You have to make plans. You have to put on the calendar,
Mm-hmm.
deadline, like I want to have this, and the clarity in always, like I want to have a car someday. No, but it's so opened.
Yeah.
Like what car? What's the brand? What's the color? And when? So I want to have a car in 23 September 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So you now have a goal and you have some time to achieve this, and you have to create a plan. This is the way how you make or achieve goals.
So you have to be specific.
The smart way to do you know the smart way to do goals, to make goals, like specific, measurable. How can I específico, mensurável, atingível. Atingível?
Achievable?
Achievable.
Uh-huh.
Achievable, smart, relevant, and temporal.
Temporal?
Time, you have to put the deadline to do this. So this is the
that's how you have clarity in your goals. You have to have the smart
the goals, smart goals. But this is a method that we learn from here in US.
Oh, okay.
In English,
Gotcha.
smart. So smart, but this is the way, because specific, you can clear to be clear to your mind. What I just want to get, how can I say, lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
I want to lose weight. This is not a goal. I want to lose 10 kilograms. What you use here? Pounds? Oh,
yeah, pounds.
I want how many kilograms is
Oh my god! What?
But it's okay.
How many is 10 kilograms?
But the example is like this. I want to lose 20 pounds in 6 months.
In pounds. So yeah, 22 pounds is 10 kilograms. So you want to lose 22 pounds in
22 pounds.
22
pounds is 1 kilogram.
No, 22 pounds is 10 kilograms.
10 kilograms.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to lose 22 pounds in 6 months.
Oh, okay.
This is a goal.
Right.
So you have 6 months, 10 kilograms,
Yeah.
maybe 1.5 kilograms in a month. You have to create a plan to do this to achieve in 23 December of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
You have to this specific. And what's measurable? Like, oh, if I lose 3 pounds, I can see. Oh, I'm achieving. I'm achieving the goal. Measurable. I want to be a millionaire. Okay, I want to have $1 million on my account invested in 20 December of 2024. Okay, so so you have a plan. You have 1 year and a half to make 1 million, and you have to put how much money you have to save or to make in this 1 year and a half. So specific measurable is like you have to check your account and I have $1,000, and 2 months later, I have $100,000. So this is measurable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, smart. Achievable, because achievable is like I don't have money today, but I want to be a billionaire in 2 weeks.
That's not
possible.
Maybe 14 days.
No. It depends in belief of the belief of like it's like impossible. Like if you don't have nothing and make to make 1 billion in 2 weeks.
If you kidnap a billionaire, maybe. Huh? Kidnap a billionaire.
Maybe, or rob a bank. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, it's achievable. But if you want to do it in a right way, it's not like achievable. If you never did like $100 million, it's in 5 years. Yeah. Maybe if you think, maybe you never did workout. Mm-hmm. How can I say? You never exercise.
Never exercise.
Yeah. And you want to lose 100 pounds in 1 week. Mm-hmm. You never did. Yeah. And so achievable is very important, because if it's not achievable, you get there's motivate.
You can get you're not gonna be motivated.
Yeah, you can be motivated and you just quit.
Yeah.
You'll give up
if you
when
don't have
you can't see your evolve.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't see this little progress,
yeah,
it's impossible to keep going.
Gotcha. Because the little progress is what motivates you to keep going.
Yes,
right?
and this is a science of habits. To make consistency, you have a strategy to do. The neuroscience, we teach neuroscience in the school too, with the therapy, with the hypnosis, with other things about mind and human behavior. Mm-hmm. But you have to have this perception of progress, to keep going on a goal or to create an habit. Okay,
makes sense. So what did your progress look like when you were, because you had the goal? Did you have the goal 25 million or
no? This was not a goal. Okay. But my goal was I have clarity
Yeah.
in my goal,
Mm-hmm.
and I was so obsessed because this is the point A to point B.
Mm-hmm.
I know I have sure that where I was going to. So it doesn't matter the way. If I try to television, oh, this is not the way. So I have to study and to find the internet maybe. YouTube, YouTube is the way, and the YouTube gave me other opportunities, and I achieved my goal. So if you have some kind of clarity, you can just find a way to go. But you have to create the right mindset, the qualities that made you a protagonist.
Yeah.
Protagonist.
And I feel like that comes a lot from research, right?
What?
Like the clarity of your goals comes from doing research on, okay, I have to do
research,
this.
asking questions, knowing people.
Right.
80% of your results become of the people that you connect.
Okay.
That's impossible. That's a limit to grow. If you be in the wrong environment, because I saw my family and all my friends like poor, have debts always, and can't grow more or make money. So I learned just about this kind of behavior and beliefs about money. So it's impossible to grow in a bad environment.
Right.
Because what's influenced more a person? It's the people
that you live
every
with,
day.
that you see every day.
That you. So some people maybe in the world wanted to be art celebrity or influencer. A lot of people want to. But in the beginning of the start, they just give up. Because you have to be resilient, persistent. You have to be trained to when you fall.
Yeah, and there's a quote that says if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, that's when you'll be successful. And it's funny because you said that earlier, but in different word, you said that it's either plan A or I'm gonna die. It's like either I'm gonna be the celebrity or I'm gonna die.
Yes,
I'm possibly doing it.
This kind of mindset is correct, because it's the success is not for all. There's a price to pay.
Right.
There's a price to pay. Sacrifice, hard work. I don't like hard work. I like smart work.
Yeah.
Smart work, strategic work. And you have to know people. I connect, like I was poor. I have $2,100 in debits because of my family. I didn't have father, mother. I lost my parents. So I had a difficult life, but now I'm connected with billionaires in Brazil.
I remember the one billionaire that came to networking.
Yeah. He's my friend too. And there are other billionaires, and we have groups of poker groups or wine groups, and there's 2-3 billionaires and a lot of big entrepreneur people, and you have to connect these people to learn what they did.
Yeah,
I'm the youngest one with them, this kind of people. And when I was younger too, when I was 15, 16, I just wanted to every time be with the oldest people, because my life was so hard that I saw my people in my age, they didn't know anything about life, don't have goals, nothing, just wanted to party and drink, and the life was good because they had everything. The life was easy. When the life is so easy, it's a problem in the future for them. I have a son. We can do a super protection or create like a king without challenge, or because when the real life, when they go to the real life and live alone, the life will punch hard, and they won't prepare for this. So I was prepared. When I was a child, I was always the life was punching hard me in all ways, and I was, no, I have to keep going. I have brothers, 4 little brothers. I have my grandparents. I have to, it should be mine. I have to change my family's life. I have to change my life. If it's not me, there's no one will help. My uncle can't do it, but so it's me. Yeah. It's me. I'm protagonist of my life. I'm the main character of my life, and I have to I'll make it happen. And this kind of mindset it's hard to develop nowadays because all the people are victims.
Victim mentality.
Wow, victim mentality is like a sickness, illness.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a very big problem because people like every time, oh, it's the others. Never never me. The problem is my parents, the government, the financial crisis, because I never got opportunities, because my family is not rich, because I never studied, because every time, like, this is the common and the most mindset here nowadays. Yeah, like victims.
Yeah,
and you can't achieve anything with this kind of mindset. You can't. It's wrong way, and people can't.
They don't even know they have a victim mentality. Yes. Because they've been programmed their entire life, right?
So this is just normal for all of them.
And I feel like in the United States here, a big problem we have is we're distracted by TikTok, social media, Hollywood movies, music, rap music. Like for me personally, I think a problem that I have, and I've actually reduced that so much, and I only listen to like a couple of songs now, but it's like rap music, right? Like, cause it kind of gets me going, gets me kind of pumped up, but I realize that the words are being programmed inside my mind, and I'm being hypnotized by these words, right?
Yes, but this is the way they program people.
Yeah.
Media, entertainment, culture, music.
So how do you break out of that matrix? How do you outwit the devil?
First, you have just to do one basic thing. Think. You have to just to think and ask. You have to just ask why people why the people say this, why I learned this in school, why the school system is like this, just practice memory, just one intelligence, why 18 years studying a lot of things that I will never use in my life. You have to just to think, to stop and think about what I want, what's the good way, how the entrepreneur became rich, how these people became rich, how I can change my life, the right questions to evolve your critical thinking. And because the people, like, they just see today a news, the title and the subtitle, and they don't even read the notice, or they don't study, don't confirm. They just, oh, okay, and repeat for the people. Like, they don't question about, oh, is this true? Why? It works, doesn't work? No, the science says. But what the science correctly, like how they did this research, or we study a lot because of our school. Yeah. Because we want to teach about the right things with the
baseline knowledge.
Yes.
The other thing too is like science changes every, like, I mean, there's a new hypothesis every 10 years. You can't just because, and you are blind. Like, if you just try, I believe in anything that science says. Even science doesn't know how they are saying, how they're studying. And one year says the good, and next year says bad, and the same year, like 5 research that each one says anything different. Like, they didn't know. You have just to develop critical thinking and study, keep going, keep thinking, to have a conclusion in your mind. You have to be curious.
Yes, to be curious, and you just have to clarity of your values, everything's.
So I want to switch topics a little bit, because there's not many people out there in the world that have over 25 million followers on social media, right? Maybe like top 1%, I would say. right?
Maybe, I don't know.
And maybe in Brazil it's like 0.00001%, right?
Yes, there's a
Yeah.
few
But
people.
you're the most followed in Brazil, is it?
No. I'm the most followed hypnotist and magician in the world.
Okay, in the world.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the Brazil, my YouTube content maybe top 100.
Okay,
YouTube,
gotcha.
the Instagram maybe.
If you had to reverse engineer that process, because obviously it took you many years to get to that point, a lot of hard work, a lot of sacrifice. If you had to reverse engineer that and today you have 0 followers, first of all, how long would it take you to get to 25 million? And then what would the process look like to get there as quickly as possible?
Nowadays?
If you had 0 followers
Okay,
today.
nowadays very different game.
Very different game.
I started when internet was like a forest.
Okay.
Like we opened
The way.
the way.
Yeah.
When I started,
Yeah.
there was no channel with 1 million followers. Today, just in Brazil, we have 3,000 channels with more than 1 million subscribers.
Wow.
The game changed.
More competition.
More competition, more social media.
Yeah.
And today there's a culture of the fast content. TikTok made this fast content. I want to see
Short
15
form.
seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute maximum. I just wanted to roll it. And the short, YouTube copied the shorts, the Instagram reels,
Yeah.
the kawaii, other side. It's small content. There's
Yeah.
people that want to do like YouTube and the big contents. But nowadays, if you want to follow, if I have to go to reach 25 million followers, I just started and made just small contents in TikTok Reels shorts every day.
That's it.
2-3 times.
3 times a day.
Maybe 3 times a day.
Yeah. That would be the strategy.
3 or 4. That will be the strategy to reach like 10 million followers most faster possible as possible. Like TikTok, Reels, and Shorts.
Shorts. Yeah.
Just this format. And 3 or 4 times a day. There's the same. You have to start like to keep consistency.
Yeah.
You just start once a day because they're going viral. The algorithm
No, but they push content.
push content,
Yeah.
push more. So get to going viral. You have to study the format, the viral videos,
Yeah.
and to adapt the language of today. So you have to adapt. If you I stopped to create content like 1-2 years ago, but I will start to make content again.
Do you feel like you got comfortable?
What?
Do you feel like you got a little bit too comfortable because you stopped posting content?
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
No, comfortable. You got comfortable. Like, okay, I have 25 million.
No,
I'm
not
good
it's
now.
not because of comfortable. It's because my priorities changed.
Priorities changed.
And I focused on my entrepreneurship
Journey.
because I was an artist and I started to making business. But the artistic part, the celebrity part was bigger. And then I inverted this in 2-3 years ago. But now I want to
Be at the same level.
Yes, I want to again to create content on all my social media. So I started to make a plan to make again. But if I want to start to 0, this is the way, because you have to adapt of the moment that you are living. When I started, no Instagram, no TikTok, just YouTube, and then Instagram. And Instagram was just photos.
Yeah.
Photo, and Twitter and Facebook, and then TikTok. Wow, TikTok. Very fast. There's some people with 10, 12, 15 million followers on TikTok in Brazil that I never saw, that I never heard about. TikTok
Because they were posting 3-4 times a day.
Or one.
Or even one. Start with one a day.
They are doing the correct content. They are going viral because they found the language, the format, the content, and the language.
How do you find that format, language?
You have to watch.
You have to watch TikTok.
You have to watch. Wow, 15 million? Why? Maybe this subtitle, this format, or this dance, or this music, and testing every time. Life is about test format, test business models, testing startup, test. Oh no, this way. Oh, this makes this better. The growth. So it's all about tests. You have to test because you can copy exactly the content of when people got viral, and repeat the same thing.
Yeah,
and it doesn't work.
makes sense.
Because it's not, maybe it's the personality of the people, that person.
Yeah.
So you have to find your way, but adapting
Yeah.
your content to a new format.
Yeah.
So if I make a hypnosis content again, I will do, but not the same language.
Makes
It's
sense.
a new language, new editing, like Reels, TikTok, fast content, the contest.
Yeah.
And I will test this year.
And what are you doing right now in your entrepreneur journey that you're focusing on? You're making it a priority.
My therapy school.
Your therapist?
Yeah, my
company?
human mind school. I have a mind school.
Okay.
We teach all about mind, self-development, emotional intelligence, hypnosis, all method of therapy. So self-hypnosis, everything with that you can learn with your mind, your brain, your behavior. I have a school, but I'm partner of other startups and other companies. But my main project is to help people with depression, anxiety, panic, and mental disease.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. There's people like you are the ones that are actually making a change in this world. So grateful for people like you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Final question. So you told me that 21, 22 was the year you were kind of depressed.
20,
21?
no, 20,
Because you told me when you...
2014. 2014.
You told me it was when you were on the TV show, right?
No. I started to do YouTube and the project died. So that was my only hope.
Okay.
To keep growing, to keep achieving my goals.
Okay.
But it died, and my grandfather went to Korea to treat.
Oh, okay. So 2014 was the year you were depressed. So if you could time travel to 2014, but it's you right now, right? You go back to time travel and you see younger Pyong Lee. What do you tell him to help him get out of that depression? What are some, maybe you have 60 seconds with him. You don't have time, but you have to tell him something quickly. Your future self, what do you tell him?
Wow. This is a very new one. Never heard this question before. But in 2014,
maybe I'm younger Pyong Lee. I'm depressed right now. It's 2014. What do you tell me? But you don't have much time.
The first thing is keep believing in God. And keep going. The people the most of people don't fails, they give up. So don't give up and make it happen. Keep going. Believe in God, always in Jesus, and maybe something simple like this, because I never think about the past. I have this kind of mindset that I never visit past.
Okay.
Oh, my father died, my mom left. No, I never visit. Everything solved.
Yeah.
Everything. If I did that choice, no, the past you can't control. So if I had 6 seconds with the younger Pyong was, you're doing well. Keep going. This is just a phase. This is a phase, a cycle that we went, and never quit. Never quit. Never give up. Most of people don't fail in life. They just give up. Keep going. And this is my mindset now.
Okay.
I don't worry about the future, because the future we can't control. The past we can't control. I live the present, like 1000% the present. If I'm studying, I'm studying. If I'm with you now, I'm with you now. If I'm in a party, I'm in a party. If I'm doing a speech to 3,000 people, I'm there. If I'm making content, I'm making content. I plan the future, but don't worry about, because all people like, and the problem with anxiety, because like, oh, if what's gonna do, if gonna happen, I don't know how to be, or always worry about the past and the present. The past causes depression, like every time, oh, because in the past you can't control the present. Now you can control now what you can do now to solve the things. Every time I think about a problem or a challenge in my life, I don't call problems, I always call them challenges in life, because everybody has challenges in life, and it will happen always for the end of your life. Every day a new challenge for you, in a relationship, with your kids, with your parents, with work, with your audience, with the media, with the government crisis, with everything. Everybody has challenges. So you have to focus on how to solve this challenge. How to solve and how to... The challenge is just a big challenge when you are small. So you have to challenge look small. Always self-development, improvement. You have to know you, because everybody don't know who are you, what's your value, what's your faith, what's your principles, what's your goals. Don't know everything, don't have clarity of nothing. So you have to study yourself, your mind, your behavior, how to discipline, motivated, how to do the things, how to learn, how to study alone, how to develop critical thinking, how to adapt. Because two things that I think that's the most valuable talent or capacities for people that want to achieve success: adaptability and critical thinking. This is two of the most important. There's resilience and creativity and other things, but two of these, it's because the Homo sapiens just survived to nowadays because of the adaptability. It's not the more smart or strongest guy that survive. It's the most adaptable people that survive. So you have to learn to how be adaptable.
Yeah.
And how to develop critical thinking, to don't be stuck in matrix or in a world that they or the people, the society, government designed for you. You have to just go out and watch the whole figure out all the... I forgot. But you have to, if you are close to a thing, you just, if you are here, I'm looking this is all my world. This is a podcast studio. I'm here with you. This is the life. This is the universe. But if I develop critical thinking and I have the courage to question, to ask, to discover, to explore, I find a door and go outside. Oh, that's a building. And I go more, oh, that's a town. Oh, that's a country. Oh, that's a word. So you have to develop layers of critical thinking to watch the whole perspective, to know the things. You have to be factfulness, because nobody today is factfulness. There's a book, Factfullness. This is good because people think that they know something.
Yeah.
They doesn't know. They just repeating. And if you are just talk some minutes with them with arguments, they don't know how to explain. They just broke their minds, and they get mad and want to fight with you, and there's no
healthy conversation.
There's nothing.
Makes sense.
Like this nowadays. People just get mad and wants to fight.
Pyong Lee, thank you so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate being here. I myself, I learned a lot. You're very wise, very knowledgeable,
No, it's
and I
not.
really hope the audience was able to learn from you because you have an incredible story.
I hope the audience that understood everything that I said here.
I think they did. I think because I understood it and I speak good
Thanks
English.
for the invite, you are the first guy that invited me for a podcast in US, in Las Vegas. So it was a pleasure to be here.
It's an honor and pleasure having you on. Where can they find you on social media?
Social media, Pyong Lee, PYONGLEE. Any social media you can find and you can verify.
Awesome. Let's get him to 30 million followers, please.
Please.
Thank you guys so much for tuning on the show. I'm your host, Ryan, and I'll see you guys next time.